Republicans aren't exactly rallying to the president's side. It was a drumbeat of criticism this weekend, with some of them using the W word, a lot of them calling him weak.
Absolutely, Mark. You know, American politics often stop at the water's edge when it comes to foreign policy issues. Not this time around. The president has been roundly criticized from top Republicans, some top Republicans in Congress, for his handling of the Ukraine crisis, and more specifically, Mark, for his handling of Vladimir Putin over the last few years. And it really cranked up this Sunday when Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, the Republican, accusing President Obama of being a weak and indecisive president, suggested that weakness had emboldened Vladimir Putin to dismiss the president's warning not to intervene in Ukraine. And today, Senator John McCain telling a pro-Israel group here in Washington that the crisis, another example in his words of presidential leadership missing in action.
Why do we care? Because this is the ultimate result of a feckless foreign policy where nobody believes in America's strength anymore.
But as Indira indicated, even McCain acknowledged today there are no military options for the U.S. on the table right now, only economic sanctions, and that pretty much puts him on the same page as President Obama right now. House Speaker John Boehner called Putin a thug today in an interview with the Cincinnati Enquirer, also called for the U.S. to join the EU in imposing sanctions on Russia. So that's the dilemma for Republicans, Mark. Unless they're prepared to commit the U.S. military to this, they don't sound all that different than the president when it comes to Ukraine. And you could even start to see a little bit of a split within the GOP over that issue, so there's some political risk on the table for Republicans as well. But in the meantime, you're going to hear a lot of criticism of the president and a lot more mention of that W word.